one interesting thing that I noticed about the press conference, the fight, the press between Haney versus Ramirez, Rolly versus Ryan Garcia, Tiafimo versus Barboza. The way that the crowd was booing Devin Haney, it was kind of disrespectful, but it's to be expected, And listen, man, to a lot of people that say everything is not about race, fuck y'all, man, because it is. Everything is about race, yo. It is, man. At the end of the day, if everything wasn't about race, your government wouldn't be putting what race are you on your fucking job applications and everything, right? Because listen, Devin Haney fought a dude in Ryan Garcia that was petted up. You can say whatever you want. Ryan Garcia is going to claim that it was a setup. Hey, listen, nobody set nothing up. You put that in your system. Victor Conte didn't do it. Devin Haney and Bill Haney didn't do it. You chose, for whatever reason, that you had to get juiced up for a little old Devin Haney fight. You chose to do that. Nobody else forced you to do that. And then when he decided to go to the legal way and try to sue Ryan Garcia, the crowd, people was disrespecting Devin, talking about, he's a sucker for trying to sue him. But then I'm the one that was saying, you know what? They should have took it to the fucking streets, man. If you're trying to kill me in the ring being on pads, I'm going to put you in the fucking dirt. You know what I mean? I'm going to do it. I'm going to take it this way. That's easy for me to say because I'm not in the position of a Devin Haney, so he decided not to go that way. And if Devin Haney and team decided to go the street way against Ryan Garcia, then guess what would have happened? Then people would have been saying, look, you see, you black folks, you nothing but animals, you monkeys, nothing but savages, you nothing but violent criminals. So it's like nothing that we do was ever satisfy anybody, So you go the legal way, they call you a pussy. You go the street way, they call you a savage. Doesn't matter which way you go. There is no in between when it comes to things like that. But to listen to the crowd boo him and clap for Ryan right there told me a lot. And I looked at it like, okay, if the roles was reversed and Devin Haney was the one on pads and Ryan Garcia was the one that went in there even kill, they would be calling Devin Haney a cheater. They would be saying he was a savage. Yeah, he had to get juiced up because he didn't have the power to beat Ryan. He had to do this, that, and the third. So then that left hook, they like bringing that up all the time. Okay, well, see the left hook, see Dev getting hit with the left, that kind of gives them ammunition to kind of like deflect away from the pads. But yeah, he was on pads, but see, like he was on pads, but. So they do that all the time. Like he was on pads, but what happened with the left hook? You was getting hit with the left. Ryan even said it. He said it in the press conference. You know what I mean? So that's their little out for trying to justify Ryan Garcia being high, throwing that ped hook. That's what that was, a ped hook. All right. So they justify these things that with other people, but black people will never really be able to get away with stuff like that. And yes, there's been black people that was caught juicing too, as well. They don't get afforded the same luxuries though. If they would have tried the same antics, it won't work with black folks, bro. It is what it is. And y'all can count the number of videos on this channel here that I talk about race. There's probably a handful. I don't even think it's 10 videos yet out of thousands of videos. But that shit got to be talked about, bro, because that's just, it's utterly, I'm sick of seeing it, bro. It's always, we catch all of the fire for everything all the time. But then the same exact thing other people are doing, they get slaps on the wrist, they get called heroes. It's the same thing with the mob culture. You see how the mafia, they get upheld as righteous and like, oh, don't fuck with the mafia. They're mafiosos. They tough. They gangster. Black folks out in the streets doing whatever they doing. They thugs and they monsters and they animals. But the mob was killing each other in the streets all through New York back in the days. I mean, they was going at it, tearing each other down, shooting each other down. They never had the same scrutiny that black folks get when they do it. So it's always a different kind of a different jacket get put on them than they get put on us. All right, and I'm just tired of seeing that shit, bro. It's really annoying. It gets under my skin, so to speak. And this is happening, and I'm watching it like, all right, they clapping for Ryan like he did something so great. The motherfucker was high, bro. He went in there, padded the fuck up, and he get props for it. Devin goes in there, weathers the storm, didn't get knocked out, got dropped numerous times, still got up and fight and fought, and they booing him. This is the new reality, man. I mean, it always been like this, but it's just now starting to expose itself even more, so to speak, man. And it's very sickening. It really is, man. And this is why, yo, I stay to myself. I don't fuck with people, and that's why, yo, listen. There's some good people, like, I got a lot of Hispanics in my family. A little bit of that is, run through the veins and all that. But I listen, like I said, I had opportunities to go to like DR. I never wanted to go out there, you know what I mean? Because I don't like how they treat the Haitian people. And I stay away from motherfuckers like that, man, family or not. So I like to stick to myself as a righteous black man, you know what I'm saying? Period. I'm none of us are like pure anything, but like I consider myself 100% black, regardless to my grandmother's background or my grandfather. Regardless of all that, I'm 100% black blood, all day melanin, baby. And I get tired of seeing how they be treating us, bro. They treat us like shit, and we don't get called heroes for being thugs. We get called thugs, but the same people that do the same shit get called heroes. You know what I'm saying? Have you ever seen anybody down talk Pablo Escobar? You will never see that. But then you get a black drug kingpin or something like that. He get disrespected and called the fucking animal or the ape and shit. Like it's crazy, man. But anyway, man, we know what you think, man. Shout out to Devin Haney for still deciding to jump in the ring with Ryan again. You know what I mean? I shitted on him. I chewed his ass up for not being good or protecting himself against that left hook, especially the first one. But I think the other ones, the reason why he wasn't really protecting himself, I think he was pretty much like he was rattled. Them shots was rattling him, man. I think he probably just threw caution to the wind and just wanted to fight at that point. I think that was his game plan anyway, to going into that fight was to go in there. They was trying to go in there for the knockout, and that just ain't his thing. That's not his thing. And I guarantee you, they fight again, it ain't gonna be the same outcome, man. I think he gonna fuck around. I think he gonna fight at welterweight. He probably fuck around and stop Ryan this time, or jam his eye up real good and close his shit and probably stop him that way, or jab his ass up to a 12th round decision. I'm going with underdogs from now on, man. I'm gonna stop picking these fucking favorites unless it's Terrence Crawford. But Bud is gonna be an underdog in the next fight, and I'm gonna still pick my man. You see, but let me know what you think, bro. This is your boy Rebel Life Boxing. I'll catch y'all on the next one, man. I'm out.